Did you know that the real reason you feel wiped out by midday, struggle with stubborn blood pressure numbers, or notice things aren't quite firing on all cylinders in the bedroom anymore, isn't just getting older? It's something far more fixable, and it starts in your kitchen, not a pill bottle. Imagine this: every single cell in your body is begging for fresh oxygen and nutrients, but tiny traffic jams in your blood vessels are holding everything up. That fatigue? The fog? The frustration? It's not inevitable. And the craziest part, nature already packaged the solution in colorful, delicious fruits you walk past every day at the grocery store. Today, we're going deep into 7 game-changing fruits that don't just support circulation, they actively unclog, repair, and supercharge your vascular system. These aren't random picks. Each one is backed by clinical research showing real improvements in blood flow, arterial flexibility, and yes, even bedroom performance that leaves men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond feeling decades younger. But here's what most videos won't tell you: how to actually use these fruits daily without turning your life into a complicated routine. Stick with me, because by the end, you'll have a simple 7-day rotation that fits any schedule, and one fruit on this list quietly outperforms all the others when it comes to reversing years of damage. Let's start with something that looks like a jewel and works like vascular dynamite. Pomegranate isn't just pretty, it's practically cardiovascular chemotherapy in fruit form. Those ruby seeds contain punicalagins, powerful polyphenol that do 3 critical things. They reduce inflammation that's quietly stiffening your arteries, they boost nitric oxide production which relaxes blood vessels, and most impressively, they can actually reverse plaque buildup. Think about that. While most men are worried about covering up symptoms, pomegranate is down there in your bloodstream, gently scrubbing away the gunk that's been accumulating for years. One study published in Clinical Nutrition followed men drinking pomegranate juice daily. After just 3 months, researchers measured significant reversal of carotid artery thickness. That's the main highway feeding your brain. Picture your arteries like garden hoses. Over time, mineral deposits and gunk make them stiff and narrow. Pomegranate acts like a natural pressure washer, restoring flexibility so blood flows freely again. The result? Better morning energy, lower blood pressure readings, and improved downstairs circulation that happens naturally, not forced by medication. Here's your action step: don't waste money on expensive juice blends. Get whole pomegranates when in season, or keep pure juice in your fridge. 2 ounces mixed with water 3 times a week gives you the active compounds without sugar overload. Or do what I tell my patients: score the fruit, soak in water for 5 minutes, then flip inside out. The seeds pop right out for salads or yogurt. Have you ever tried fresh pomegranate seeds? Tell me in the comments if you've noticed any difference in your energy when you eat them regularly. But here's the part most people overlook: there's a summer fruit that works through an entirely different mechanism, and its effects kick in within hours. Watermelon contains more bioavailable citrulline than any other food on Earth. Your body converts this amino acid into arginine, which then becomes nitric oxide, the master molecule for vascular dilation. We're talking about the same pathway targeted by those little blue pills, but without side effects or awkward pharmacy visits. Let me paint a picture. Last summer, I had a patient named Mark, 54 years old, construction foreman, always exhausted by 3 p.m. His blood pressure was creeping up, and he confided that things with his wife had become inconsistent. I told him to eat 1 thick slice of watermelon daily, focusing on the white rind closest to the flesh. That's where citrulline concentrates. 3 weeks later, Mark came back grinning. His afternoon crashes were gone, his blood pressure dropped 12 points systolic, and he winked when he said other benefits were working better than expected. Research backs this up. A study in urology found watermelon's citrulline improved mild performance issues in 68% of men within a month. The beauty? Watermelon hydrates while delivering these compounds. But timing matters. Eat at mid-afternoon when your blood vessels naturally constrict from stress. The citrulline peaks in your bloodstream right when you need that vascular opening most. Pro tip: freeze watermelon chunks for a blood flow boosting slushie. Blend with mint and lime, it's like giving your arteries a spa day. Speaking of compounds that paint your insides healthy colors, let's talk about the berry family, but not in that generic antioxidants are good way everyone else does. Different berries target circulation through unique pathways, creating a synergistic effect when you rotate them. Blueberries lead with anthocyanins that specifically protect endothelial cells, that's the delicate lining of your blood vessels. Think of these cells as the Teflon coating in a pan. When they're damaged, everything sticks: cholesterol, inflammatory particles, calcium deposits. Blueberries repair that coating, making your arteries naturally nonstick. But strawberries bring ellagic acid, which prevents collagen destruction in blood vessel walls. Raspberries contribute ketones that improve fat metabolism, reducing the raw materials available for plaque formation. Blackberries? They're fiber powerhouses that bind bile acids, forcing your liver to pull cholesterol from your bloodstream to make more. The Harvard Nurses' Health Study tracked this in men too. Those eating berries 3 times weekly had 32% lower risk of vascular events. That's better protection than many medications. Here's your berry rotation for men over 50: Monday blueberries, Wednesday strawberries, Friday mixed raspberries and blackberries. Keep frozen bags in your freezer, they're picked at peak ripeness and retain more nutrients than sad out-of-season produce. Add them to protein shakes for breakfast, and you're giving your circulation a triple-threat defense system. Have you experienced this yourself? Ever notice how you feel sharper and more energetic after a berry-heavy week? Drop your experience below, I read every comment. If you're enjoying this deep dive into natural circulation repair and want more practical strategies that actually work for busy men, hit that subscribe button right now. Join thousands of guys taking control of their health without complicated protocols. Now, this next category might seem too ordinary to be powerful, but they're actually vascular construction workers in fruit clothing. Citrus fruits deliver vitamin C in its most bioavailable form, but here's what most people miss: vitamin C is essential for collagen production in blood vessel walls. Without enough, your arteries develop microtears that become entry points for cholesterol and inflammatory cells. Think of your blood vessels like high-pressure hoses. The rubber needs to stay strong and elastic. Vitamin C is the raw material for that rubber. Studies show men with highest citrus intake have 25% more arterial elasticity than those who rarely eat oranges, grapefruit, or lemons. But there's a specific way to maximize absorption. Pair citrus with healthy fats, the vitamin C becomes fat-soluble and penetrates cell membranes better. Try orange segments with almonds, grapefruit with avocado, or my favorite, warm lemon water with a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil first thing in the morning. This combo kickstarts circulation while your body is most receptive. Blood oranges deserve special mention. They contain the same anthocyanins as berries plus citrus bioflavonoids, creating a double protection mechanism. When they're in season, make them your go-to. This next one might surprise you, because the most powerful compound comes from something people usually throw away. Dark grapes, especially purple or black varieties, contain resveratrol concentrated in their skins and seeds. This compound activates genes that protect against vascular aging. It prevents LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, the truly dangerous form, reduces platelet stickiness, and maintains healthy blood pressure through multiple pathways. The famous French paradox, why French people have lower heart disease despite rich diets, was partially explained by resveratrol from red wine. But here's the truth: you absorb 200 to 300% more resveratrol from eating whole grapes than drinking wine, without alcohol's negative effects on testosterone and sleep quality. For men over 50, this matters hugely. Resveratrol supports healthy testosterone levels by protecting Leydig cells in your testes from oxidative damage. Better hormone delivery plus better circulation equals compound effects on vitality and performance. Practical application: Buy organic dark grapes, wash thoroughly, then eat them seeds and all. The seeds contain additional proanthocyanidins that strengthen capillaries. Or make grape ice, freeze whole grapes for a vascular protective dessert that satisfies sweet cravings without blood sugar spikes. But here's where things get really interesting. There's a fruit your grandmother swore by that's experiencing a scientific renaissance. Apples contain pectin, a soluble fiber that acts like a cholesterol magnet in your intestines. It binds bile acids, forcing your liver to use circulating LDL to make more bile, effectively lowering blood cholesterol without drugs. But apples offer something more sophisticated: quercetin in the skin, which stabilizes mast cells and reduces vascular inflammation at its source. A Danish study followed 160,000 people for 23 years. Those eating apples daily had significantly lower rates of vascular stiffness. The key? Eating the whole apple, skin included, within 30 minutes of picking or buying for maximum quercetin content. Variety matters here. Granny Smith apples have highest pectin, Honeycrisp highest quercetin, Pink Lady best balance. Rotate them for complete coverage. And never peel. 70% of beneficial compounds live in or just under the skin. Picture this scenario: John, 58, retired police officer. Came to me with blood pressure 148/92 despite medication. His doctor wanted to add another pill. Instead, I had him eat one organic apple with skin daily at 10 a.m., when cortisol naturally spikes and causes vascular constriction. 6 weeks later, his pressure dropped to 128/78. The medication stayed the same, the apple made the difference. This next fruit is small, fuzzy, and completely underestimated, yet it might be your circulation's best friend. Kiwi packs more vitamin C per ounce than oranges, plus potassium that rivals bananas, and actinidin, an enzyme that improves protein digestion and reduces blood clotting. But here's the bombshell: a University of Oslo study had men eat 3 kiwis daily. After 8 weeks, they measured 15% improvement in platelet aggregation, less sticky blood, and 11% better arterial flexibility. Kiwi works through multiple mechanisms simultaneously. It thins blood naturally, reduces triglycerides, and protects against oxidative stress. For men over 50 concerned about clotting risks, this is huge. The overlooked secret? Gold kiwis. They contain more carotenoids and less acid, making them gentler on digestion while delivering superior antioxidant protection. Eat them like nature intended, cut in half, scoop with a spoon, skin and all for extra fiber. Let's pull all this together into something you can actually use starting tomorrow. Your 7-day circulation supercharge plan. Day 1, pomegranate focus, seeds and Greek yogurt breakfast, 2-ounce juice mid-afternoon. Day 2, watermelon day, thick slice with lunch, frozen chunks as evening snack. Day 3, berry blast, mixed berries and protein shake morning, fresh handful 3 p.m. Day 4, citrus power, blood orange breakfast, lemon/olive oil water, grapefruit dessert. Day 5, grape emphasis, dark grapes mid-morning, more with dinner. Day 6, apple protocol, whole organic apple 10 a.m., baked apple with cinnamon evening. Day 7, kiwi triple, one with each meal, gold variety when available. This rotation prevents adaptation while hitting every vascular protection pathway. Most men notice better morning energy within a week, blood pressure improvements in 2 to 3 weeks, and performance enhancements by month 1. But here's what separates men who transform their health from those who just watch videos. They treat these fruits as medicine: consistent, intentional, non-negotiable. Keep a bowl of washed grapes on your counter. Pre-portion berries in the fridge. Make watermelon cubes your go-to when you want something sweet. Where are you chatting from? Drop it in the comments section. I want to see if men in Texas are crushing their circulation goals differently than guys in Toronto. If you've made it this far, you're clearly committed to natural health optimization. Hit subscribe right now and tap the bell. Every week we release proven protocols that help men over 50 reclaim the energy, confidence, and performance of their 30s without drugs or deprivation. The truth is, your body wants to heal. These fruits aren't magic, they're the raw materials your vascular system has been craving for years. Start with one change tomorrow. Add another the next day. In 30 days, you'll look back and barely recognize the man staring back in the mirror. You've got the knowledge. Now take the action. Your future self is counting on today's choices. This is Dr. Alex from The Healthy Body, reminding you that real health transformation doesn't come from a pill bottle, it comes from consistent, intelligent choices that compound over time. See you in the next video. Stay strong, stay flowing,